What's up guys, Dr. Ryan here. It's your 5 minutes of fire. Today's about how to get more out of your workout in less time. You know, one of the questions I always get asked by patients and even online is how do I get more out of my workout? How do I get more done in less time? Because time is the rate limiting factor for everybody. It's not money, because you can get trainers online for free. You can look up programs, you can look up YouTube videos. You know, we publish a lot of content that's just free to the online community. And so you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money to get fit, although having a personal trainer is beneficial, especially if you have an injury or you're training for a sport or you're trying to, reverse a condition and do it safely. But the reality is that time is the biggest rate limiting factor for people in terms of fitness. So I think I got to shorten the light bulb. Anyway, the good news is you can get a lot done in a short amount of time. I just got done off the bike this morning and I only had time to do 30 minutes. But I burned a ton of calories, I'm dripping sweat, and it's because I'm doing something called high intensity interval training, which is just a fancy way of saying going hard for a short amount of time and then slowing down for a short amount of time. So this would be like what I did is I did 30-second repeats. So I would do 30 seconds as high as the resistance would go, cranking as fast and hard as I can, and then I'd sit back down and I'd keep pedaling, but I'd go really, really slow, try to catch my breath for about 30 seconds. And the first 4 or 5 minutes of that is relatively easy, but as you can see, after 30 minutes, and this is even with a 5-minute cool down at the end, I'm dripping sweat, I'm breathing hard, my muscles are just burning. And it's because when you do high intensity interval training like that, physiologically, your body actually releases different hormones that pertain to fitness and metabolism compared to when you do long duration, low intensity exercise. So the difference would be like high intensity intervals on the bike, like I just did, or you could do that in the pool, you could do it running. Erin and I go to the gym a couple times a week together, and we'll do intervals on the Stairmaster or on the elliptical or on the treadmill or on the bike or in the pool. You can do whatever activity you want to do. The goal is just to go as hard as you can safely for a short amount of time, like between 10 and 30 seconds, and then either stop or slow way down so your body has a chance to recover. You're basically, it's intervals. You're oscillating these exertions of energy up and down, compared to if you just went out and did like a 30-minute jog or a 60-minute jog or a 60-minute bike ride, just low intensity. And so the difference is when you do high intensity interval training, your body releases growth hormone and testosterone. And obviously we all know what those do. Those build muscle, they help burn fat, they help you sweat, they give you lots of energy. They're anabolic in nature. They help your body build and grow. Whereas a long duration, low intensity exercise, like an hour jog or a bike ride, is still beneficial. It's way better than sitting on the couch, but your body releases more cortisol. When you do that type of exercise, cortisol is your stress hormone. And basically your body goes into a state of stress when you're exerting yourself minimally for a long period of time. And it makes sense because your body's going, hey, wait a minute, I'm not totally sure when this is gonna end. I'm gonna start to release more cortisol. Cortisol is catabolic, it actually breaks muscle down. It helps your body store fat because your body's in a state of stress and just, historically speaking, like if you think back to the way that our ancestors lived and behaved, it was feast or famine. Our ancestors didn't really know when they were going to get their next meal. Sometimes it was an hour, sometimes it was a week. And so cortisol can be good for you. It's your fight or flight hormone, but it's not good in high proportions, and it's definitely not good if you're trying to cut fat and build muscle. You want more testosterone and growth hormone. And the easy way to do that is to do high intensity interval training. So pick a movement, whether that's riding the bike, doing push-ups, jumping jacks, running in place. It literally could be anything. We've done it outside in the snow with a stopwatch with me and my kids, just having fun. It's like, okay, everybody ready to go. 30 seconds and then take a break, and then 30 seconds and then take a break. And in as little as 10 or 12 minutes, you can burn a ton of calories. You can build a lot of muscle. In fact, there's actually research out there that shows that doing 10 minutes of high intensity interval training will give you a 36-hour afterburn effect, meaning you're burning fat and calories for a day and a half after you work out, whereas long duration, low intensity exercise will only give you about a 4-hour afterburn. So it's still beneficial, but in terms of bang for your buck, if time is the rate limiting factor for you, like it is for most people, high intensity interval training, pick a few exercises, rotate every couple of sets, and you'll start to see a massive difference right away. Go crush it.